Okay, we're going to work on the D-ring and the little hook here. And there is a gold color. So we're going to try our best to make it look kind of gold. I'm going to use yellow ochre. And I'm going to fill in the shaded area of this D-ring. And the shading. Now, let's do it this way. Let's just fill in the whole D-ring with the light deal of yellow ochre. Right, kind of fade out where the hook is at. Go ahead and make the round part of the hook, because it's the same colors. Leave a little bit of black between. Oh, doo 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 doo. Hang on a minute. I seem to have a fuzzy hair right here. I'm going to take a piece of tape and pick up those hair pieces. See how it kind of... Okay. Now back to the yellow ochre. A little knobby here. And the round ring. Sorry, I hope I wasn't off camera all that whole time. And then there's another little ring where this neck comes down. And then another little bit for the swivel part. Press a little harder because it's really goldish color here. And it kind of blends in. With that. And a bit of a line there. Imagine that's the slot that this little button tab doohickey here. And a little bit there. Just pressing a little harder with the gold or the yellow ochre because it's the brightest in here. A little bit lighter here. Of course, we've got the underneath part here, so leaving a little bit of a line there because that's where the little gap is that pulls down. Use medium to light pressure. This is the little ring. And then with a little bit of the 50% cool gray, this is where the strap actually hooks in. And then it fades out. And I'm not so sure I like that, so I think I'm just going to go make it gold. I get part of the just let it fade out from there. Okay. Finish filling in the D-ring. Okay. Now we're gonna take some light umber. I'm going to use it to do our shading. Maybe. I'd say it's about half of the bottom of this D-ring. And I'm going to take a little bit of the sienna brown and add to the very bottom. Back to the yellow ochre. Do a heavy there. Really heavy pressure here. And then fill this in part of the way down. Lighten up when you get to the brown. Oh, sienna brown. I want to bring that up just a little bit. Okay, more highlighting. Let me sharpen my pencil. Okay. I'm slowly bringing down and then working lighter as I go. Same thing over here. Of course here, most of this is going to be highlighted. Medium pressure. And it kind of thins out and leaving some of that dark. Towards this curve. And then we're going to start kind of towards the middle and work out, because now this light is shining on this part of the ring and this part back here is in the shadows. So it kind of goes like that. And then here you're going to have more highlight, and it fades off back towards here. So the heavier the pressure, the more lighter it looks. And the lighter the pressure, the darker. And we're going to consider that to be good. Oh, no, I guess that's right. Okay, might take a little bit of the sienna brown and add just a little bit under here. For the shading. And I go ahead and add a little bit down here. Doing this lightly. Okay. That takes care of our D-ring. Now that pretty much takes care of all the bridle and the D-ring. So I guess next we're going to start working back on the horse again. Okay. I need to sharpen my 50% gray again. We're going to work on the nose. Which we're going to bring out just a little bit here. Now there's a few little bitty marks here. Just make a couple really light ones here. They have to do with the bridle, but on that side. Just barely there, whatever it is. Okay. Now there's dark here. So I'm just going to make little hairlines, just little bitty lines across here. I'm leaving a line black there because that's where it's shaded. I'm just going to continue making kind of diagonal lines all the way down. Leaving a little bit of black for the shading and fading down. Okay, and those. Sorry. I'm just going to work little lines. Like so. When you get down here, you want to fade out. So it's lighter up here and fading into the black here. There's a little bit of a bend here. This is where, so we're gonna lightly go and fill all this in. I'm just using a light touch. Making little lines, just kind of going all over. Okay, there's going to be black. Maybe a little line here. So it's going to come down to gray here. Here. And this is going to be mainly black. We'll have less really light lines in here. I'm leaving a little bit of the black showing through. Lightly filling it in. And then this one probably comes back just a little bit, and there's a little bit marks there. And then there's just a little bit that comes in through here. Just thin black lines. Sharpen my pencil again. We got a highlight that comes from here. Looks like this and comes down here. So we're going to still using the 50% gray. I'm just making heavier lines or heavier pressure for the highlighting. Using little lines to indicate they got hair. And it kind of comes out just a little bit here and there. Just a fewer lines coming up so that it's kind of fading. And right here we really have a brighter area. And a little bit more right in through here. Kind of keeping my lines apart a little bit.